What's up guys, anyway, welcome back to the 9th episode of the AC Milan Career Mode. Now today we're starting off with a game against Real Betis and it is at the San Siro. I'm like 95% sure because last time we did play them in Spain. It actually doesn't show here, but this match is going to be simulated because if you take a look at the table, obviously they sit on 15 points, we sit on 8, but West Ham is right under us with 4 and they cannot advance. We are just going to be finishing in second place, so that's why it's going to be simulated. It'll take out one of the games from this episode because we are ending the month of December and getting into the January transfer window. But for right now, let's get into this match against Betis. We're going to be shuffling the lineup. Some players that haven't played are going to play because this match really does not mean anything. Quite a few changes to the lineup. We're seeing some players that really haven't played that many matches. So Reina, Conti, Zapata is going to be starting and he is going to be the captain. Musasho, Lakshout, Bakayoko, Mauri is going to be getting a start. Castillejo, Bonaventura, Hajovic is going to be starting in place of Çalhanoğlu, and we also have Patrick Cutrone up top. Let's get into it at the San Siro. I'm hoping for a good game from the players. Betis have been absolutely smashing the Europa League with 5 wins, and it looks like I said, they are a team to reckon with. Bartra is actually going to be getting injured in the 12th minute. Lakshout is going to be scoring in the 19th minute. We've taken the lead 1-0. Carvalho is going to be scoring for Betis. Pato is coming on for Castillejo. 60th minute, nothing else has happened. There's been an injury on the other side and a yellow card. Maybe we can keep them to a draw going into the final minutes of the match, and that's how our group stage is going to end, with a 1-1 draw to Betis, who we gave them their first draw in the Europa League, but we still finished second. So here's our scouting report for the month of December. I rejected all the players that weren't good. We have Valerio Greco. I think I've seen that name about 1,000 times. 48 to 64 overall, potential of 72 to 94. And we have another Ricci. This time it's Lorenzo Ricci. 46 to 64 overall with the potential of 70 to 94. And his valuation is about 300,000. So he does look like a very good player. Remember when I just said I saw Valerio Greco somewhere? We literally have a Valerio Greco in our youth squad. See, this is what I mean about, like, the names just are always exactly the same. Valerio, Valerio, Valerio. We have Alberto, Mattia, then Greco, Ricci. We had so many Brunos. That's one thing they really do need to address in future installments. So Bruno is gonna get released because he's not looking good at all, and Mancini is gonna stay. This Valerio Greco looks like, you know, a very good future star, and this Lorenzo Ricci looks like a very good future star. He's a center back, so maybe we can try to promote one of these players by the end of the season. At home against Fiorentina this time out. Now Fiorentina are currently in dead last. Fiorentina are in 20th place with 10 points, 2 victories, 4 draws, 9 losses. I did not expect that from them, but that's where they're sitting. They're sitting in dead last, so we want to pick up a victory here, especially against last place Fiorentina. Starting 11, Donnarumma, Calabria, Caldara, Romagnoli, Rodriguez, Biglia, Kessie, Suso, Bonaventura, Çalhanoğlu, and Higuaín. Worst away records. They have 1 victory, 1 draw, 6 losses, and only 4 points from 8 matches away from home this season. Fiorentina, La Viola, I don't know why they're doing so bad this season, but we'll look to capitalize on this. If we lose here, honestly, I don't know what to tell you. We win versus some big teams, and then sometimes we lose, like last episode against Parma. That was a big disappointment. But let's see if we can get off the mark early here. Suso starting off well into Calabria. Calabria now going to try to play it in, but that one does get cleared away by the defender. Kessie, can we find Higuaín? Higuaín is probably, okay, he's not offside. I thought he might have been. Tries to play that one in. Rodriguez now with the touch. Rodriguez with the volley! Just wide. Rodriguez hits the side netting. His off right foot. A decent little volley. Higuaín just ducks, but that one goes wide. Biglia, Calabria, can we find the late goal? Here's Suso. Suso. Good play by Suso. Now into Biglia. Biglia turns, Çalhanoğlu, now Kessie outside the box. That one does take a deflection off the defender, but Kessie is going to be scoring from outside the box. Lovely strike, and we've been in the attacking third for the entire first half, and we're finally rewarded with a goal. And I just want to take a look if this one actually does take a deflection. I think it did off of the defender, but even if it didn't, I think it would have been a great shot. That one's in the back of the net. Kessie is going to be scoring his third goal of the season right before halftime. It's 1-0. Great strike by Kessie. We should have been maybe 2 or 3-0 up against this Fiorentina side who had one chance but really didn't come to anything. Romagnoli can play a big ball to Jack. Jack Rodriguez. Rodriguez now Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Good play. Sees Bilia coming forward. That's a ball. Bilia the shot. Bilia wide. Come on. And we find Lakshat. Lakshat has got speed. He's got speed and he's got legs, especially coming on so late in the match. Here's Lakshat now. Lakshat, can he find Çalhanoğlu? Çalhanoğlu tries to turn. Can he go for a Oh, Çalhanoğlu, come on, man. How do you miss from there? All the time in the world and the space. That one just wide. We're getting so many opportunities that are going wide this match. So Kessie's strike is what gives us the 3 points. We had so many opportunities as you saw, but nevertheless we are going to take the victory no matter what. Higuain couldn't get a goal. Cutrone couldn't get a goal. Bonaventura had chances. Çalhanoğlu had chances, but it does not matter. We walk out of here with the 3 points. Next match is coming up against Frosinone. As you see right there, Castello is actually getting frustrated about the amount of time he's playing. And yeah, I don't know why. I always bring him on as a substitute. I play him in some matches. I don't see why he would be getting frustrated. Maybe he wants more first team action, so that's exactly what I'm going to give him. We're taking on, I think it was 16th place Frosinone, so another lower table side. Let's see if we can pick up another 3 points. 2 changes from last match. Donnarumma, Calabria, Caldara, Romagnoli, Rodriguez, Bakayoko starting, Kessie, Castello starting, Bonaventura, Çalhanoğlu, and Higuain. Now last time we played a promoted side from last season, it was Parma, and we lost to them 2-1 with some fantastic strikes by the other team. But yeah, we're looking for a victory here. Kessie and Bakayoko starting. Kessie, who had a fantastic strike last game, is looking for another big game. Bonaventura, can he find Castello? Castello in the box, a nice little volley. But that one is just grabbed by Sportiello. Trying to start something, but nobody's giving him an option. That's to Calabria. Calabria now. Bakayoko, Bakayoko. Can he find Çalhanoğlu? Çalhanoğlu in the box. Bakayoko. Good play by Bakayoko. Kessie once again outside the box. Another goal for Kessie. In 2 matches, 2 goals from outside the box. This time with his left foot. Bakayoko, smart play there not to take the shot. Heads up pass. And it's Kessie going to be scoring once again. That's his 4th goal of the season in the 27th minute. We've taken the lead 1-0. Kessie almost gets taken down. Now Çalhanoğlu goes for the shot. I don't know how he took that one. But goalkeeper just touches it over the bar. Here is a corner. Çalhanoğlu looking for it. But it looks like this is how we're going to go into halftime. Maybe if we get one more opportunity. Here's Jack. Jack on the wing. Gets it onto his left. Jack outside the box. Looking for somebody. That's Kessie. Kessie, can he go for another shot outside? And Sportiello pushes that one away. Another corner just before halftime. Here's Jack. Jack has Higuain in the box. That one takes a deflection. Romagnoli. It's going to be Alessio Romagnoli, the captain, and that's going to be a trophy. Time to perfection. It's the captain scoring 2-0 in the 49th minute. There was only supposed to be 2 minutes of added time, but the corners added more time, and it's Romagnoli scoring the first goal of his season. And that one was flicked on by Higuain, and Romagnoli, nice little half volley. And in the first half, 2-0, we were pressing for that second goal, and we finally got it. Goals were scored by Kessie and Romagnoli. Lakshat finds Calabria. Calabria, he's looking for the run of Higuain. He can find Higuain in the box. Higuain, good touch. Higuain, good shot. Higuain, good goal. Calabria, great ball into Gonzalo Higuain. He's going to be scoring. It's 3-0. Good touch by Higuain. And a great finish in some tight space. Conti is going to be coming on to replace Calabria. And just look at the skill to finish that one to Sportiello's right. No chance for him. That's how this match ends. A 3-0 victory. Absolutely no chance for Frosinone. Sportiello made some saves that actually did keep them in the game. Kessie scored himself a goal. Romagnoli scored himself a goal. Higuain Higuain scored himself a goal, and that is 3 points away from home. So some things to actually take care of before the game against Spal. Alberto Ricci actually wants to cancel his contract if he does not get promoted to the first team, and Alberto Ricci is our striker who is looking very promising, so it's time to promote him to the senior team. And let's see what he can do. We promoted our first player. He accepted his contract. And one more thing I need to do, as you can see right here, risk of losing 4 players. We're at risk of losing Bonaventura, Zapata, Abate, and Bertolacci. Now, 3 of those players I do not really care about, but one of them I do, and you know exactly who it is. It is Bonaventura with 6 months, 7 months left on his contract. I'm going to go negotiate a contract and keep him here for maybe another 2 or 3 years. Now, Bonaventura is 29 years old, and he is vital for this club, especially he's been playing amazing. But I think, you know, obviously once they hit 30, the game just decides to decrease them. So I'm going to go for a 2-year contract. I think a 2-year contract is fair. Okay, they want a 4-year contract. His agent wants a 4-year contract. You know what? I'm going to accept the 4 years. That'll keep him here till he's 33. I think that is an acceptable age. My client isn't considering a release clause. I am not either, so let's accept that. I don't want a team paying all kinds of money for him and then just making him go. So they want 81,000 per week. 860,000 signing bonus, and for 25 appearances we have to pay Bonaventura 2.3 million. I am okay with that. His wage actually gets cut from 110 to 81,000, so we're saving on wages, so let's accept that, and we're tying Bonaventura down to a 4-year contract. He's going to be 33 when that contract is up, and we'll assess what to do then. Now, as for Abate and Zapata, I know I said I didn't really care about if they leave or not, but I'm just gonna go ahead and delegate the renewal, start the wage offer at 95k and don't go higher than 135k, and squad rotation 3 years, 95,000 per week. I think I'm gonna keep Abate. I know he's not gonna get that much game time and he has not played a single minute this season, but he's been here for the longest of times, and that game against Sassuolo in real life, he played fantastic, so you still see what Abate can do, so let's accept that. And Zapata, honestly, when he comes on, sometimes he plays some very good games, and then sometimes he's absolutely awful, but it doesn't hurt to have just an extra defender on your team just in case anything does go wrong. We're gonna start at not 100k, let's go 90k per week, and they've agreed on a rotation, 2 years and 90k per week, so let's accept that for Zapata. Here is Alberto Ricci, a striker, center forward. He has 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, left-footed. He's 6'2", medium attacking work rate, low defensive work rate, acceleration 74, aggression 87, jumping 87, sprint speed 76, stamina 73, strength 79. His finishing could be a little better, but we're still training him. He only has a 60 finishing, and if you take a look at his status, it says has potential to be special, so he can get over 90, so it looks like we have a very good player on our hands. Now, I am going to change his kit number. I don't think 15 is good for a guy that young. Let's just give him, you know, obviously when players come in from the youth academy, they have some weird numbers. So let's give him 65 because his overall is 65, and then we'll assess what to do then. He might actually get a start against Spal if I'm feeling up to it. Final match of the episode, it's going to be against Spal at the San Siro. Now, Spal are currently in 16th place. They're not doing that well, so let's get into this match in front of our home fans. That last match against Frosinone was only about 2 days before this, so some of our players are really tired, so I'm going to be going back to the 4-3-3 for this match. It's going to be Donnarumma, Conti, Musashi, Romagnoli, Lakshout, Bilia, Kessie, Çalhanoğlu, Suso, Cutrone, and Bonaventura, and we do have Ricci on the bench. Higuain is not in the squad for today because he's very tired. And you know what? Let's bring on Hajovic on the bench, and let's also bring on no, you know what? I think we're good like this. So let's get into this match, and maybe we can give Alberto Ricci his first appearance. Foggy night here in Milan. We're currently in third place. With a victory here, we will push ourselves up to 37 points. Inter are level on games with us, and they probably will win their game. But Suso is getting the start. Last time it was Castillejo. Cutrone getting the start. And let's see what our players can do here. I'm hoping for a big game. It's Spal. They're in 16th. We're in 3rd. We need to be picking up victories over here. Biglia, Suso. Almost getting taken down. Suso outside the... Oh, Suso. I was ready to celebrate. Great strike by Suso. Just hits the outside of the post. Looking for a wonder strike from outside the box. Biglia, Kessie. Kessie now going for the strike. Kessie again outside the box. What a strike. Frank-Yannick Kessie. 3 games this episode, 3 goals, all 3 of them outside the box. Now after Suso was denied by the outside of the post, this time Kessie shows him how it's done. 5th goal for him this season. Oh, it's a good ball. Donnarumma concedes straight away. 30th minute, it's Spal coming back. And that is, I think, Bedoya. Petagna got involved in that goal. Just look at that. I think it was Musacchio who did not read that one well, and I really don't like this camera angle when they do this replay. Donnarumma, absolutely no chance. He actually did get a touch to it, so he did have a chance to save it. I don't know what I'm saying, but that one's in the back of the net. Spal have just been on the ball for like the entire almost end of the half. Kessie, good play. Suso, Çalhanoğlu, Suso, Cutrone. Can he find Suso once again? Good ball. Suso now trying to take it around the defender. Can't really do much. End of the first half, it's 1-1. Goal scored by Kessie, but Spal answered straight away with a goal from Bedoya. Black shot, very nicely done. Bonaventura, Çalhanoğlu. He's got time. He can find Cutrone. Cutrone can score. And he does. 52nd minute. It's Patrick Cutrone. Great ball by Çalhanoğlu. And it's 2-1. Çalhanoğlu waited to play that pass. And Cutrone, so patient in the box, just places that one in the bottom left corner. It's going to be Cutrone scoring once again. I think that might be his 5th or 6th goal this season. But it's 2-1. Biglia, Kessie probably going to go for another... Okay, Kessie coming close. And you know what? Let's bring on Ajejovic. Suso is going to be coming off. Let's see what Ajejovic can do in this match with half an hour left. Suso, I don't know. He was all right this match. But let's get some fresh legs on. That one's whipped in. Cutrone trying to go for a header. Musacchio picks this one up. Lakshout to Kessie. Kessie outside. Beautifully done by the Ivorian. He can go for another shot, and it's Kessie's 2nd goal for him this match. And what a play by the Ivorian. 62nd minute, 3-1. Kessie, fancy footwork outside, just gets in the box and places that one bottom right corner. That's going to be Kessie's 6th goal, and he has 4 goals in the last 3 matches. That's the end of the match. 3-1 victory. Kessie with 2 goals and Cutrone with a goal. And that's how we end this episode with 3 points against Spal. We end the episode with Plizzari increasing to a 70 overall with an A on one-on-one against the striker. So that's how this episode is going to end. It's currently the 30th of December. Next episode, the transfer window is going to start. So we'll see what happens. Currently in 3rd place. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you next time.